Hi everybody, it's Claire. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to be sharing my top tips on how to become a freelance makeup artist. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Claire and I'm a makeup artist in the Washington D.C. area. I do mostly weddings, but I do a lot of lessons and I do a lot of client work throughout the D.C. area. I started makeup 9 years ago when I started my YouTube channel, but I became a freelance makeup artist 5 years ago. And so I thought I would share some of my top tips and things I've learned over the years that I hope helps you out. So number one is definitely going to be friends and family. They are your incubator when you're first starting out and want to become a freelance makeup artist. Grab your mom, grab your grandma, grab your sister, grab your cousin, grab everyone and anyone. Girls want to get their makeup done anyway, so this shouldn't be too hard. These are the people who actually help you launch your business. And it is really nice too because they are supportive and giving you that pat on the back that you might need in the beginning because it is really hard in the beginning. But when they get their makeup done, they share it and it spreads like wildfire if you start out with your core people because they're trying to support you. They're trying to get your name out because they love you. And yes, you might be doing it for free for a little bit, but you want to build up some momentum and you do need a starting point for that. So by using friends and family, using them in a good way is how you're gonna help launch your freelance makeup artist business. Number two, it sounds simple, but I'm telling you, I see this happen all the time and it happened to me twice. Setting up a easy to search business name. Now, I had the mistake of using my YouTube name as my business name and it was so long, it had numbers, it didn't even have to do with makeup. You want your brand name to be a reflection on what you're actually doing so it's relevant. Seems obvious, but I didn't do it. And you also want it to be easy to search. My second brand name was Ultimakeover. This is an example and you guys should learn from this. People were typing in Ultimate Makeover and could not find me and I was losing business. It's like a dagger in the heart when I say that out loud. It is so important to have it be searchable and easy and relevant. Whether it's your name, then that's great. But if your name's really hard to pronounce and maybe spell, you might want to reconsider doing it to something else that has to do with makeup or beauty or being a makeup artist. Just something to consider and think about when you're setting up your website, your Instagram page, and when you're letting people know with word of mouth. Number three is so important. It is to document everything. It is so easy now to do it more than ever, documenting your work. That's what I love about being a makeup artist now. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to do anything that you used to do to become a makeup artist. It used to be so much harder than it is now. And I hope this empowers you guys to really just document the crap out of all your work and don't be shy about it. Before and after photos are so powerful on social media. People love to see the power of makeup. People want to see how you can transform someone and what your style is. Make sure you're taking photos that are really nice and close up, showing high detail photos because makeup is all about being close up in their business, really just showing off that makeup that you create. Don't be afraid to do it. Just always document everything because that is your portfolio. That is what people want to see and it is super important. That's a layup for my next tip and is to have an Instagram account. I cannot emphasize this enough, especially in this day and age. If you don't have an Instagram account, you're a makeup artist. An Instagram account is essentially a portfolio these days. It is actually crazy. I wish there was Instagram the way it is now back when I started. I feel like I could be so much further along, but I can see makeup artists now, freelance makeup artists now who are putting out their work and it is essentially their resume and their portfolio and what people look at. I get found the majority of my time in the DC area from Instagram, which blows my mind because people are searching DC makeup artists. And when they find DC makeup artists and I tag that, they can come across my work, they can like my work and choose to email me or DM me. I get DM worked all the time, which is again so crazy this day and age, but it is so important that you're using hashtags with that Instagram too. That is how people find you. So in your city, type in your city and then makeup artist, Miami makeup artist. Keep adding those tags so that people can find you. And again, it is a portfolio. People are going to stalk your work. People are going to want to see it. Post a lot. Instagram is everything these days for becoming a freelance makeup artist. Don't be shy about showing your work. You have to show your work because that's what people want to see. And so don't be afraid to do it. And Instagram's amazing. Facebook is also a good resource for it too, but I would put most of the attention on Instagram. If you want to be a freelance makeup artist, another great suggestion is to work a little bit at a makeup counter. Working at a makeup counter was one of the best ways I learned. I am completely self-taught. I just felt like I was missing something, and I felt like working at a makeup counter gave me that experience and interaction with people that I wouldn't know would walk through the door or who would walk through the door, and I had to just help them with makeup, choose the right foundation shade, help them apply a smoky eye for the night out. It was just so amazing because I would get constant ideas and prompts that I had to deal with been beat on my toes about. It was one of the best trainings to build my artistry before I went freelance. I was horrible at the sales, but I focused on the artistry and the interactions I had with people to make me the freelance makeup artist I am today. I worked at the MAC counter and it honestly was a game changer, and really I could say because of my experience there is why I am where I'm at today. The next step is to build your kit slowly. Now I know in the beginning it feels like you have to have every foundation shade possible, every eyeliner pencil, every eyeshadow. It is like you can honestly feel like you're gonna spend all your savings just on your new makeup kit now that you're gonna have a freelance makeup artist and seriously be in the hole. It is not the case at all. You do not need to spend a lot of money to have a great kit. The thing is, this day and age, it is so much easier to have access to really wonderful makeup products and brushes that are in value sets, and I swear brands have gotten more competitive, which is great for us consumers because they're all trying to outdo each other and create the best quality makeup for the lowest price. And it's awesome because there's brands like NYX now, there's BH Cosmetics, there's Morphe, there's all these brands that are such good value, and they're palettes. So you can spend $20 and get amazing eyeshadow palette that has every color under the rainbow, and you're set. And I would just not go buy everything at once. Really do a lot of trial and error. I'd made this mistake. I went and bought so much in the beginning, and over time I was like, I don't even use this eyeshadow palette that much, and oh my gosh, I don't really like the texture of this foundation. Why did I buy 10 of them? Figure out what works for you best and you stick to your favorites, and you'll be surprised you actually don't use as much as you think in your kit. It's actually kind of scary. If you guys want me to do an updated what's in my freelance makeup kit, I'm happy to do that. I bet you it's changed since I last told you guys because I've become a little more minimalist with what I do, and I just stick to my favorites and rebuy those. But again, this day and age we live in, it's like better than ever to be a freelance makeup artist because you don't need to be licensed, and then you also have access to so many products that are so affordable and are just great and makeup artist friendly. My next tip is to always be a student. This is so important because makeup is always changing. People want new looks all the time, and maybe you don't feel equipped. You always stick to one style, and I think it is important to have a style as a makeup artist, but you also never want to stop learning. Right here on this platform is the best way to learn, or whether you're reading blogs or Pinterest or whatever it is, you can learn endless techniques, makeup looks, styles, color wheel, color theory, all these things in makeup for free on the internet. Like, that is so powerful when you really think about it. You don't need to go to school for this anymore. You have access to all the knowledge you want. Anything you want to learn, you can just type in and simply learn on your own, and that is so powerful and only going to better your business as a freelance makeup artist. The next tip is to get to know photographers, planners, or other people in the industry in your area. Now, this is crucial because these people have access to a lot of clientele that you might want to actually get your hands on. So if you're interested in weddings, like what I do, is having a relationship with photographers and planners, that can come back and actually really help you out because they might recommend you to every bride they get or every client they get who needs makeup for a photo shoot or what have you. But having good relationships with people in the industry in your city is so powerful. So people do like reviews, and I think it will help your business out if you start to get those. You first want the portfolio, but now you want testimonials. Getting on a website like Wedding Wire and having people rate you there, because people do search you and then want to see your ratings. They want to see what people say about you. That's important. So that would be smart to start having people rate you so that you can really acquire a nice positive image online. Also, just be a supplement to your Instagram. So the more access they have to you, the better, because they want to get to know you and your style, and that people have a good working relationship with you. And that leads me to my last point, which is so important, you guys. Your personality will make a huge difference as a makeup artist. Now, I know we've been talking about tips on how to be a freelance makeup artist and what's the steps 1, 2, 3, and yes, everything I've said before is important, but how you are as a makeup artist, it starts with your demeanor. Are you making the client comfortable? Are you being really polite and kind and accommodating? Are you being a good listener that day? I mean, your whole vibe is so powerful. When I get compliments saying that your mood changed the getting ready process in the wedding day, or your vibe really is what actually made me want to work with you. I've heard of makeup artists losing work because too bossy or too this or too that, and it can truly affect your business, and the word will get out about that, and you just want to make sure you just stay positive and happy and really just make that connection with your client. Yes, you're making them look good, but but you also want to make them feel good. When you make a person feel good, that is what stays with them for a very long time. And you can really make a huge impact on your clients, and they will tell their friends, and you just want to make sure that you are doing your best and treating clients like you would want to be treated. I just want to end on that. I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me know if you want to hear my whole freelance story in another video. I'm happy to do that for you guys. Comment below if you're an aspiring freelance makeup artist, or if you are a freelance makeup artist. I'd love to hear. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.